under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubbies are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And now, Chipper Jones, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your tick.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Lifted into center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
That brings up David Justice. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. Left side, but well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Albies at second, Justice on at first with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Gets the sign, the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Greg Maddux gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So now here is Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ryan.
Now here's the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Count remains at 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
To the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 4.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch.
1-1.
Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. William Contreras, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
Batting 8th, the catcher, William Contreras.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up William Contreras. Set and the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 1 there.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddux.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Greg Maddux. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1. Ball 1.
Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Billy Williams. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is right there. And he's got it for out number one.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And
Outside,
this ball
ball.
runs away for ball two. 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Nope.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First offering. On the year, Jones is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks. It's short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Hank Aaron. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled off. swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Adbert Alzolay. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
2-0.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 4 hitter, David Justice. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 ball, 2
Way
strikes.
outside. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, inside.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Sosa is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a flare out to left center. Banks ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Ronald
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that kick out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average down at an even 220. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that ends the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks, struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Dan Winkler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Greg Maddux.
So In now is the Atlanta pitcher, Greg Maddux. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
In now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Next to dig in, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Banks over to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Set now for the bottom of the
left
fifth,
fielder.
and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
2-2, count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And into bat next, former National League MVP, Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break.
Now at the plate, here is Hank Aaron. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1
and that
strike.
misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, David Justice.
That's a ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Up next, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. count's even at 1-1 to Matthews. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. The young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Jock Peterson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 24, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2. 2-0.
One out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. Hey! There's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
The next Cub up, Ryan Sandberg. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1, here it comes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that count.
A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Next to hit, Sammy Sosa. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And Devo, right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 18, Ryan Tepera.
Now to bat, Ronald Acuna. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's out.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. The 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
The batter will be William Contreras. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
First delivery to him. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as the regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Billy Williams is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate is Anthony Rizzo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Ready with the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2-2. Here it is. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Adios, pelota.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Romine will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The Cubs leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in next, Hank Aaron. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nope, and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One and two. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up David Justice. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Runner. 0-1 offering. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here's the 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. Long throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Charlie Morton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
To the plate now, Austin Romine.
The catcher, Austin.
Dive, and he knocks it down.
Romine.
On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting.
The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Hey! High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hey. 2-2. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Andrew Chafin will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Andrew Chafin.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A pause, and the 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tackle right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next to stand in is Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
1-2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Sosa. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch.
1 ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Stepping in once again is Billy Williams. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch.
We're at the count 2-2.
Offers Marisnik. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Striding in is Chris Bryant. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing shortstop.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now
Lee Smith takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, William Contreras. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Andrew Jones will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Here's the 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 down, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Justice. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-2 Atlanta. Will Smith enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2 delivery. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. His career line against Will Smith. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's in. Ball 2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Austin Romine is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was...
A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw to first, he'll be in time to get him, and the Braves will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Charlie Morton gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.